there's a part of all of us that say, you can't do that. Like, your goals, are you kidding me? You think you're going to get, become Mr. Olympia? Get out of here. You don't have what it takes. Or you can't get that promotion. That's for the smart people. You can't get good grades. There's always going to be that part of you that says you can't. The goal is to look at it and say, is that my reality? And you have to then decide. If that's my reality, then I'm going to be mediocre.
Hey, let me take 1 second here to let you guys know that my products, the Titan Crew, are available over at Walmart. You got the pump product, get that focus on the workout, the test booster, bump it naturally, and then the joint support. You gotta keep the joints healthy, that way you can train for a lifetime. I want to take that 1 minute. Let's get back into the podcast. Thanks again. Welcome to the Michael Hearn Show on Generation Iron, and this is going to be our lead into the new year. And so I wanted to take today to have somebody that is elite. Obviously, that helps. Somebody that is centered and found a different stage in his life where he is transferred from competing to business and has changed his mindset into a much more focused on family and life. And so one of the things for me is I'm always trying to learn how to move from one aspect to another. So the competing into the television, into this stage of my career. And so I want to learn from him how he's done that and how he separated himself going, I need to give my training a certain amount of time, my family, my business, and really get those tips from him. So let's bring in the legend, former Mr. Olympia, multiple times, Phil Heath. I got to tell them right now that you actually did me a favor of stopping your leg training to come out and talk to me for a minute.
You're my guy, bro. Like, that's what we do.
I just told the world, especially with what's going on right now. I said, Joe Rogan was talking about this thing and talking about me. He's talking about me and The Rock. I love that sentence together. It's all good. But I made sure to reach out to Transcend because of the talk I had with you. And I'm going to go get my blood work done. I'm going to get Mona's blood work done. We're going to go make sure that everything is good and healthy. And thank you for setting that up and introducing me.
Yes.
So that's the first thing I want to say.
Well, I appreciate it, bro. At the end of the day, we're bros, man. We got to take care of one another, So that's the biggest thing. Exactly. We want to live a long and healthy, prosperous life. And especially with you not only being a husband, but a father as well. So, I just thought, why wouldn't you want to be more optimal than ever? And then obviously with Mona just having, Titan not too long ago, we just same with Cherie, man. Like, we want to keep our ladies optimal. They sure want to keep us optimal. You know what I mean? So it's great. Transcend is awesome. And we just got our blood work done too a couple days ago.
I love it. Well, again, thank you for doing this. And I called you out because I wanted to get, and I got a few friends that are at that pinnacle of the field. And it's not just the field, but they've spanned out. You're not a bodybuilder. I don't think of you. You are a businessman. You've broadened your career tremendously, and you're showing what's possible because of you taking the discipline with health and fitness, even your basketball, everything you take and you move into a direction. I talked about The Rock. I love his work ethic in everything.
Yes. And
so with that comes sometimes fame. And with that comes hate or distraction. And so I wanted to have you talk about if there's 3 or 4 things that you can think of or things that you go back to or something that switched on you to say, hey, too many people have access to me. Or there's going to be this, I ignore it. Is there anything you can tell these guys that are coming up in this world? Because I'm an old man. I've done my thing. I'm enjoying this life, but turning it off is something that I still got to learn how to do.
Yeah. I think when you say turning it off, I almost look at it as like a pilot light on a like on a furnace, right? It's always
He
still
just said you just said the same thing I said, and these guys have no idea what that is.
Oh my gosh. So like if they have a water heater in their house, you know, it has like this little light, right? And it's always burning. But when it's time to set a blaze, like it's not like you have to ignite it. It's already done. I think definitely having the mindset of giving your body, your mind, spirit permission. I think we have to give ourselves permission to kind of exhale, breathe in, breathe out. In order to have true reflection in anything, you got to be still. There's the little monster right there, man. That's the new breed right there.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Hey,
yeah.
Hi,
Hey, buddy. How you doing, man?
Phil.
I
Say
can't
hi,
wait
Phil.
to see him.
Hi, Phil.
Can you give him a pose? Yeah. Whoa! Superman. Yeah, he's Superman.
So I mean, yeah, you got to give yourself permission to have a moment, just to be still, to meditate, and just to have some type of self-reflection. I also believe that just like anything of high standard, you're gonna have opposition. So normally in sports, as you know, the opposition is going to be your opponent, you know, across from you. For me, it could be a bodybuilder on stage, but really it's the opposition in here. It's the opposing thoughts of saying, I can't do this. There's a part of all of us that say, you can't do that. Like your goals. Are you kidding me? You think you're going to get, you know, become Mr. Olympia? Get out of here. You don't have what it takes. Or you can't get that promotion. That's for the smart people. You can't get good grades. There's always going to be that part of you that says you can't. The goal is to look at it and say, is that my reality? And you have to then decide. If that's my reality, then I'm going to be mediocre. If I choose to be something better, I have to be able to withstand this tactical minefield that goes on every freaking day that's telling us no, or that you're not good enough. And in my opinion, Mike, the one of the definitions, in my opinion, of perfection is one's hard work trying to seek validation through other people.
Oof.
You know, and I think once we realize that we all have that, whether it be your parents, your coaches, the internet,
Right.
It becomes a dangerous thing because you fail to realize, man, I don't even know who I am. So you got to know like why you're doing it. It can't just always be to prove someone wrong, because you're always going to have those people.
Yeah.
You got to learn to love yourself throughout the experience and understand that each day is your day. Each day is your day, your moment. You have a moment in time throughout the 24 hours that we have, that we've been blessed with, to not just look at the negativity. I mean, heck, you're always going to have it. If you want high standards, and especially being on social media, people are going to have something to say. You can't let that bother you. You can use it for fuel, but it's only going to get you so far, because then you end up having what I would call a negative dopamine hit.
Ooh.
You want to get dopamine hits from negativity, so you're now seeking for this BS. Oh, this guy said I suck. I'm going to show him. This girl said I suck. I'm going to show her. It's like, no. What do you like about you? And if there's very little things that you can think about what you don't like about yourself, you have the opportunity to change it. So I think it all,
I love it.
It's a lot. And I think that's why when we are blessed to live a longer life, we attain certain wisdom, because we're on this pursuit of self-exploration, understanding who we are at different seasons of life. Like you knew the Michael Hearn that we see today is not the Michael Hearn that wasn't a husband, that wasn't a father. It's just different. So the Phil Heath from Rainier Beach playing high school hoop that went to go to the University of Denver is not the Phil Heath that won Mr. Olympia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or it should have been 8, 9, 10. But that is not the same guy today. And I think I can say for the both of us, we're very blessed to be able to still be here and to have these conversations and to continue to expand our mind.
I want to take a second from my show to say thank you to one of our sponsors, Transcend. This is the health and wellness company that my family has chosen to work with. They get your blood work done so you understand what is going on inside. We might look good on the outside, but you never know what's going on. So that's who I'm recommending for you guys out there. Get on over to Transcend. Get your blood work done today. Make sure you're healthy and stay in the game. You gave me tingles because I realized that the last 10 years of my life have probably been the best. And I've been on TV shows since I was 20 and living life and traveling. First, it's the last 10, and it's because of who I became, not what I won, not back in the day what I won. And so I agree that, yeah, today's us is a cool thing. And to be able to talk to you and listen to you outside of the stuff that we're filming is really cool, because yours and my talks are absolutely zero about lifting, zero about the stuff. It's all about mindset and the circle that's around us, those people.
Yes. Amen to that, brother. I mean,
amen. And
it's our environment, right? I mean, it's our environment and our associations that matter.
And we are going to team up with Ed Milet here and get a workout in.
Oh, man.
You, me, and him, man.
We got to make it happen. I mean, you know, I have to say, Ed is a tremendous, he's one of the best human beings I've ever met. Ever. I mean, ever. It's like, even when he's having a bad day, it's like he makes it a good day. Like he's just in full gratitude mode, like nonstop. Yeah, we definitely got to all three of us connect and yeah, do something.
We'll make it happen. That, and then forcing Mona to watch all the Star Wars. So
yeah, I think we can make that happen. I mean, I will say there's maybe like 2 or 3 that we could like skip through, you know.
I want the original 3. I'm still a fan of it.
Yeah,
you know,
like you got to do those. Like that is by far the standard. And I'd say the first 3 and maybe the last 2 were good. Yeah, but
I'll take that.
Does she at least like the little spin-offs that you see on Disney Plus, like the little?
No, she worries me on what she does like. She likes the murder mystery kind of shows on those weird channels going, and she calculates, how did they get away with this murder? Or how did they find
like the Lifetime Mel Hayden movies? Like,
yeah, so if I ever have that good life insurance policy, then I end up missing, we know what's up.
We know what's up. The Romanian.
I don't know what happened to him. He was here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, thanks for doing this today, brother.
No, of course. You know, like I said, anytime. And man, you know, I'm not sure when I'll see you next, but happy holidays. Hopefully you guys are, you know, able to get some. I shouldn't even say hope. I already know you guys are going to get great food in. I know you're going to create great memories. I already know this. But yeah, man, I hope to see you soon. I'll be at the LA Fit Expo next month, so maybe I'll catch you there. I'm not sure.
I will see you there for sure, but I'll probably try to make it out there before Christmas. So okay. I'll see you in where you're located now.
Oh, well, you know where we're at.
I do.
And we definitely got a place to train. We got a place to recover. We've got the sun, you know.
See, that'd be a fun weekend for me, just to kind of just a weekend of training and recovering and seeing, you know, like that. Because every time we do a workout, it's always, you know, there's a crowd. And so we don't really get to.
Yeah, I know.
So it'd be fun to just really train old school style.
I got a private place too. I got access to a private spot that our old good friend Jimmy Mentis has.
I'm glad you said. I just talked to him, and then he says, "Yes, this is where you come and train."
Yeah,
and I'm like, "How great's Jimmy?"
It's God bless that man. Like he's dope, man. But yeah, no, let's make it happen, brother. And
we got some good people in our lives.
You know,
I mean, we can go down the list. Jimmy Mentis, another like pure heart kind of dude, and
yes, very like I have no hair right now, and I just got like this whole like chills going down this way when you said that, because we are very fortunate. We are very blessed. I mean, this sport has done so much for us, not just in the self-esteem, but during our pursuit, we've met each other through it, and it's pretty remarkable. I mean, I don't
We
think
both grew up in Washington. I would never have met you.
never.
Nope.
Dude, I was just telling a friend about that the other day. I was like, "Do you know who this is?" And he goes, "Of course." I go, "You know, he was out east, right?" He was like, "Really?" I go, "Yeah." Could you imagine if I would have never? He goes, "Bro, you would have never met him." I go, "I know, ever, like probably ever." I would have been like, "Oh yeah, I know who." No, because you were out there. I mean, we're obviously there around the same time. I mean, good Lord.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't have any plans on going back though.
Yeah, that's the same for me. Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good.
we're good on that. And I'm not moving back. I love Washington. I love it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. It's like the only time you see me is maybe for a high school hoop game.
we'll go guest pose at the Emerald Cup, but that's
I will watch you guest pose. I will be there hanging out, having a burger and fries, chilling, swole.
swole as ever. Thanks, brother.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Anytime.
Go get that last workout in. Thanks so much.
Oh yes.
I'll talk soon.
Back to the gym I go. Later.
Pretty cool for him to take time out for myself and for you guys from his workout. He jumped out of there on that leg day. It's always nice to take a break during leg day, though, isn't it? As crazy as we get. Hopefully this helped you guys. It sure did me. And because I'm walking into this new year trying to decide on how I can move forward and focus better on certain aspects of my life that I continuously try to do. And it's one of those things, I guess you would say, I have to give up something to get something. And so I think he gave us some great tips on how to stay focused, how to stay positive, how to keep that good circle of crew around you. And I'm going to take notes from that. I'm going to try some stuff this year, and I would like to hear back from you guys. What are you guys doing? What are you giving up so you can get something else? Is it health and fitness? Is it business? Is it quality time? Are you giving up some of those friends that are holding you back? Anything like that. It would be great for me to hear that from you guys. Again, you guys can comment down below here on the show. This is the Mike O'Hearn Show on Generation Iron. I will see you guys next week with a Hall of Famer. I won't say who it is. We'll just leave it at that. But he's a Hall of Famer. Have a good one, guys.